What is going on? Y'all already know what's going on. Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet. And tonight we are here to not only talk about Impact Wrestling, but we have some predictions for Against All Odds.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet.
That is right, Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet. If you haven't seen it already, we have a very exclusive and new interview with Dreon Santana, our EIC, the CEO of Women's Wrestling Talk, TK Trinidad, and Zoe Starks. So make sure you check that out before, because it did drop today.
Not today.
Today. So make sure you check that out. But we are here to talk all things, Impact Wrestling. How did you feel? Did you think this was are you prepared for Against All Odds?
I am not. Anything is possible going into Against All Odds, especially with those who won, those who lost, the buildings of it for the ending of the show too, though. Even things that happen backstage that I know people wish they could have got to see, like right there in the middle of the ring, but I'm ready to really dive into what happened.
Let's dive into it. Of course, it is prediction night, so we go a little, quick with some things. But we are before we get started, we are live on Twitter. That's what I'm looking at right now. I'm trying to, make sure that everyone knows that we are live on Twitter. This is the first time, I believe. I know it's the first time for the Salt Shakers.
It may have been. It may have been the first time for us, because I think in the past it was on Twitter at one point. But it was once before. It was on Twitter before we kind of dialed over onto Twitch and everything like that too.
That's true.
It's quite interesting to see how it goes.
Here we are. For those that are following us and listening to us, we thank y'all so much for your support. Oh, Rhea's here.
This is my brutality.
Oh, and then it was already terrible. Anyway, we had a knockouts match between Sparx and Rising, who are both gaining their momentum, looking for an opportunity more so, in the knockouts division. But that didn't happen tonight. Let's just cut to the chase. Masha interrupted this match completely, put both of them on a dog collar. Technically, I would say that Sparx wins because she was the one who Masha attacked first. So I guess rules are rules, but in the end, no one really got a good, clean, clear victory because of Masha. And she said what she had to say. I'm not sure what she said. If anybody would like to translate, that would be nice.
I think she meant that she was going to beat up Killer Kelly. Was going to demolish her and walk her ass like a dog. Come tomorrow.
Now, girl, when the hell you learn Russian?
I didn't. I just assumed. I just assume, I mean, I'm not going to come out there and cut a promo for charity or advertisement. Like, this is my GM. Like, I'm going to, I'm going to tell you some shit about my opponent.
Yeah, that's true. And then we get to this match with Jason Hodge and Chris Bay. Obviously, Chris Bay getting yet another victory. Where Ace, is Ace gonna be? Oh Lord, we'll get to it a little later. But
Ace, don't do that.
Okay. But anyway, after all that, I'm not gonna lie, they did get jumped. They did get their ass pretty much handed to for the most part. Not a good look, and this could be very much our are ending to their match at Against All Odds. Now, me personally, I wouldn't mind this.
Can I just
What?
say though, like this is gonna sound really bad on my end, but why does this look good? Like,
Yeah,
don't get me wrong. Like, I like being transparent. Well, of course, my alliance is, of course, going to be with ABC. But
yeah,
this, it looks. Mm. But I need them to hold them bitches to Summer Sizzle at least.
I
And
don't
then y'all
know.
do whatever y'all want. But I don't
I
know
don't
the
know.
way that it's looking. Like,
Yeah,
yes, Bay and we're gonna say ABC got the victory, tonight. But I mean, this year they're the last one
yeah,
standing, and I
yeah,
mean, they've been doing sort of pretty well, being
yeah,
up under the leadership of Brian Myers versus Bully Ray. They were bad hands that they were playing. They're starting to get a little. They're starting to be okay.
yeah,
It's starting to get a little bit better. So
yeah. And of course, we'll get into that a little later in the show for predictions. We also saw a very funny, charismatic, very different look from Dirty Dango. Really just talking about what he's not gonna do and what he is gonna do, and how he takes his breaks, and how he's looking for something that is a little more around his requirements. And I thought it was absolutely funny. But then of course we get to Sing and Heath, and of course, like, I'm not even gonna talk shit about this man tonight. They're gonna give it to him every single
yeah,
time. Um,
yeah. Let's go
so
Heat. Get that beverage out of here. Get the
terrible.
beverage out of here.
Get the beverage out of here. And then of course Sheldon Jean taking on Joe Hendry.
Mm,
Now Joe Hendry gets the win,
yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But there was a lot of shit going on. Dirk Dango comes out, he gets called a rejected total diva, and
Like,
then Joe
totally.
Hendry is attacked by Kenny King. So there's just a lot going on. So we'll see how. I don't know if Joe Hendry retains, or like, I don't know. We'll get into it a little later because I'm still a little confused.
Right.
Promo of the year,
Mm-hmm.
Gisele Shaw. Of course, this is Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet. Let me tell you something. Best fucking promo of the year. She ate. Her, Gisele, Savannah, Trinity have all been taking their shots on Twitter. All
Mm-hmm.
of them. All week. Just taking different shots, taking digs. No one's really hit like the top spot. Everybody's just digging, 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 right?
Mm-hmm.
Gisele told them that I will always be this. Like, first of all, this is my house. Rents,
Is too.
rents due, bitch.
Yeah. I hope y'all paid y'all rent. Rent was due on the 1st of the month this year.
I hate to be the one to even, and maybe this is, we're having a very similar moment with different people,
Mm-hmm.
but I wouldn't be upset if it was Gisele who dethroned Deonna, because I do believe that Deonna, just this reign,
Mm-hmm.
so it's already like just her holding the aspect of the title is great.
Mm-hmm.
But Gisele beating someone, come on. Like,
I get it.
I think Gisele needs a reign before Trinity. That might be
I
a little
mean,
controversial, but I'm sticking with it.
I feel like I do feel like, I mean, if they wanted to go their route, it could be very possible for that to happen. But I mean, the next pay-per-view going up until is Slammiversary. So like now, I mean, not saying that she can't get a title opportunity on the taping, or something like that. Like not saying that can't happen, because they've had plenty of title matches happen on tapings. But what I can say is that what I do like the fact of this is that even though Gisele is not holding a title, has not technically won title in Impact since she's been here. She has managed to stay relevant in various different ways. I mean, they could make it a triple threat match. It depends. Yeah. Honestly, truly, depending on how tomorrow goes, I feel like there's a way Giselle's going to find a way to insert herself into this match between Deonna and Trinity so that it can be turned into a triple threat match.
That's nuts.
And that would be like insane because Gisele, I don't know. It's really hard to say because especially with someone like Trinity. You know what I'm saying? Right now she is undefeated. She has not lost a match since the matches that she has had and everything like that. And I don't know how the outcome would be if Trinity does not win. Because I think a lot of people are so used to, somebody comes over to a promotion, they're automatically, of course, getting a title opportunity, and they're automatically going to beat the person who's been here. And a lot of people's mindsets are like that, and it shouldn't be because you can't expect that to happen in every promotion. There are people who have came over here to this promotion, debuted or whatever, and lost.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen for everybody. But I feel like with Trinity, it is possible that it could happen with her. But then again, sometimes Impact do like to pull a swerve on people.
Yeah, that is true.
And I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what people are going to be like if Trinity does not win this anniversary.
Who knows? We'll have to. Oh, that's in July. I mean, I know it's around the corner, but
it's coming quick.
It is. We also, of course, had the tag team champions defending their titles against the Death Dolls. And you know what was very interesting about this was that they still technically won, which I thought was like, I didn't think that was going to be the plot. You know, I didn't think that was going to be like, oh, she really, like, she tapped. For them to get the victory. Like, I thought, I don't know. I knew something had to happen, but I didn't think it was going to be like, even though that's like a old story, right? Just wasn't expecting it. But in the end, of course, KiLynn King and Taylor Wilde, they get the victory. They are strong champions.
They are.
They're doing absolutely amazing. Even with the interferences, even with everything. I mean, they're very smart. They know how to split the ring.
In various different ways. They are actually a really pretty dominant team that we've had as Knockouts Tag Team Champions. We don't really see that too. We haven't really gotten that much outside of of course the Death Dolls or who else? I don't know what I can pretty much think.
We had like Chelsea and Deonna. That's been months.
Yeah, but like as of right now, currently going on, like in any title defense that they're having, they're retaining.
A year ago, it was Madison Rayne and Tenille.
It was,
and we know how that went.
Yeah,
so
they lost at Summerversary.
They did lose at Summerversary, which was nuts because they lost Aya and Rosemary.
Literally.
But then we had a really good match between Trey Miguel and Bhupinder. Of course, Trey retaining, and then afterwards, what I thought was very odd was we didn't see Sabin.
Right.
We didn't see Sabin.
He was gonna come out here and talk some shit because Trey, when he said we had to say.
Yeah. I don't know.
What are you saying? You just waiting? You just waiting? Seems like he's just waiting until tomorrow.
But yeah, he demanded respect, and he said he was a generational champion. And I love it. I think it's. I hope that he wins, but I'm just listen. They'll do whatever the hell, especially with us not seeing Sabin like that. Just Lord, I'm scared for tomorrow. And then we saw this very fun interaction with Johnny Swinger, who, if you haven't seen, we do have an interview with Johnny Swinger up on Women's Wrestling Talk as well, talking to Gia Miller. and he revealed that Ziggy Dice was actually training to be a ref. Wow. So there's that. And then of course this is women's wrestling talk. We have to get to some women now. They're tag team partners right now, right? But at Slammiversary, that's not the case. But we have to get to Against All Odds first.
That's true.
Trinity tells Deonna, you don't have to worry about me tomorrow. You need to worry about me at Slammiversary. And I respect it. And Deonna, we see moments with her and Chelsea. Obviously, Chelsea's in WWE right now with, honestly, like, it's so crazy she's with Sonya because they do remind me a lot of
Deonna.
The dark. And these two will be teaming up against Savannah and Gisele Shaw. And it wasn't too much. It was very short, sweet, to the point. Getting fans ready for history again when these two collide July the 15th. My only thing is I'm just hoping for these tapings y'all give us some like interaction,
at least in-person interaction. Like, don't give us nothing that's like we gotta like on TV in the back or something.
Yeah, we don't want
to. Of course he will be.
Yeah, he definitely will be. No, we want stuff in the ring, so we're just hoping for that. And then of course we get to the main event, which is very, very interesting. Moose and Swan taking on Nick Aldis and Gresham. What did you think was gonna happen?
I thought maybe, Gresham and Nick Aldis would have probably won. Honestly.
Are you surprised that it was Moose over Swan?
I was.
Yeah.
I really was, because obviously when the time comes, of course they're gonna have to work together tomorrow. Of course, make sure that their side wins.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
I don't either. I was very surprised though.
Whoever's in that Final Four, I
pray for you.
I do, child.
I do. Now, of course, tomorrow is Against All Odds. That is everything that happened tonight for Impact on Access TV. If you want a little more on the women, you can check out the recap as well. But I hope that you enjoyed our recap of Impact Wrestling. Now we will move on to Against All Odds for our predictions. But before we do that, we have a quick commercial break here at Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet.
Hey peeps, TK Trinidad here, boss lady of Women's Wrestling Talk. And I want to say thank you so much for watching, because you've got millions of options. Plus, you don't have to worry about sharing your password to check us out. But while you're here, hopefully you know we have so many more shows to watch, like Turnbuckle Glam, Raw post-show, WoW post-show, AEW Dynamite post-show, Women's Wrestling Army post-show, NXT post-show, Impact Wrestling post-show, AEW Rampage and SmackDown Live post-show, On the Scroll, ROH post-show, WWT Live, plus all of our interviews with the hottest women's wrestlers in the game. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Check out our website at www.talkpod.com and follow us on all social media platforms at www.talkpod, and make sure to spread the word. That means send this to the group chat. Yes, even the person with the green bubble. Thanks again so much for watching Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet. Ciao for now.
Nice. Now we get to Against All Odds. Are you excited?
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be double screening tomorrow, so I gotta be watching SmackDown. I'm gonna be watching Against All Odds.
Double
split
fucking.
screen, like well,
Yeah.
doing I do.
First
Always
up, first up in our Ohio street fight, we have the Design versus OVE, which consists of Creased, Sam Callahan, and Fulton. I know a lot of people in Ohio. I've been to. Let me tell you something. Ohio Slick has some of the best fans. Literally, I know I'm gonna see people from Revolver, so I just, yeah, it's gonna be a good card. I'm not gonna be at Against All Odds, but I will be at Fallout. But I don't know. I don't even know who to vote for, to be honest.
Well, I know exactly who I'm going for.
Okay. I feel like we're missing some music.
Let's see.
I don't know if it's gonna play right now. Make sure you're voting with us at home as well.
So here, because I'm trying to make sure that I have what I'm looking for.
You ready?
I am ready. I am ready.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
I hope you see it because I'm not on my screen.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay.
You see mine?
Yeah, I see it.
Oh.
I was trying to make sure because I noticed it's like two shows, well, two matches on the pre-show, but I didn't know which one it was, or I didn't know that they had to grab for it yet. But I got it though. So
Okay. Cool.
I had to make sure. I was it. We 1 for 1.
We are 1 for 1. I
I
don't know how. I honestly don't know how the hell you'll go with this one.
And this is how it breaks.
Okay. Eddie Edwards, of course, takes on Frankie Kazarian. This is really, and I made this comment the other week.
Yeah.
This is TNA versus Impact Wrestling, in my opinion. And I think that it's going to be a great match. Frank Kazarian is just a loser man. Just a loser man. Let's see. Do we have any votes? Oh, we have a vote. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Y'all know my number 2.
I do think that Eddie's going to win. Frankie has really been trying Eddie a lot, though. Honestly, from the and things like that. So I do feel like Eddie will probably, get his victory. Since losing to my granddaddy, he got to get some type of momentum going back into him. At least a little bit. So right now he's kind of getting, he's getting punked out.
That is
what? I mean, sometimes you gotta help. You gotta donate to people who are in here.
It's a prediction. We're gonna move on. And then we also have Joe Hendry defending his digital media championship against Dirty Dango. Dirty Dango. I can't believe y'all. Santana was so happy to see this man, and now she hates it. But it's not about who we love; it's about who we think will truly love.
Yeah, this is on the pre-show.
Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I don't give a fuck. I don't know what the last part is. Oh, never mind. Never mind. I got it.
Motherfucking fuck.
Damn. That's fine. It might happen. Okay. Now you heard it on tonight. Tom said that he was the third all-time longest reigning combined reigns for the X Division Championship. That's changed now because obviously tapings. He's now the second. He only has I know it's under 50 days, I think, from Chris Sabin. So, with that being said, I'm just truly, my prediction is what I feel. And to be honest,
Yeah.
I don't want to go to Against All Odds and he lose. So that's like, I'm just not doing it. So I love Trey. So yeah, I already know what I'm voting for. But I truly think he's gonna win. Like truly. 3, 2, 1. Because you put Saban.
I did.
Yeah, I know you did. He might.
I do think Saban. I mean, there's no goddamn way you're gonna come over here and do a damn rematch.
Oh, there is.
Unless you're Masha Slamovich.
Oh, there is, baby. We're in the home state. We're in Ohio. Anything's gonna happen. Shelly's gonna be so focused on his match that he's not gonna realize what's gonna come and bite him in the. I can't.
Well, that's Shelly. This is Saban, and
yeah, I know, but I'm saying that for a reason.
I mean, who thinks Shelly's gonna win anyway?
Not winning. He's gonna be so busy focused on his match that Trey's gonna use his.
Is he gonna cash in?
No, he's not gonna cash in, but I think he's gonna like have backup. He's in Ohio. I think someone could pop up. I think a Rascal could pop up. I think Prestige. I think like they did do the invasion. Like Revolver can pop up. Something can like. I don't know. Like I think he's gonna get to the point where not necessarily like a bloodline story, but like you want to make this man a super heel, like yeah, honey. Whew. And then of course, Ace Austin and Chris Bay will be defending their titles against Jason Hodge and John Skyler, the Good Hands. Whew. I don't know. It's been a great build to this match. But here we go.
I don't want to have to do this. I really don't.
Okay. Are you ready?
No, but I'm here. I have no choice.
Damn. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. I think the Good Hands. I think it's time, baby.
I want to ride for my boys. I mean, you know what's great? You know what's real funny is the fact of that Chris Bay has been like, he's been posting some members of like,
yeah, it's gonna be catchy.
So like, I don't know.
I don't know if it's gonna be something special or not, but it needs to be ELP.
I mean, he might as well bring his ass over here, to be honest. Like, he might as well.
I don't know what they're gonna do. I hope they get someone, but I don't want it to be a throw off.
That's true.
So we'll just have to see. And then before we get into our predictions for the 8-4-1 match, here's how it works. First of all, the winner is the number 1 contender for Slammiversary. It's going to start off in an 8-man tag, and then the winning team competes in a fatal 4-way. After that, like we said before, the winner goes to Slammiversary to face either. Let me be serious. To face Steve Macklin, because Shelly's not fucking. Okay, here we are. Now, this is going to be a little tricky if you're watching. First, we're going to pick a team. Then, we're going to pick the winner. Okay? So, first up, the first team, Bully Ray, Jonathan Gresham, Heath, Nick Aldis, versus Moose, Speedball Mike Bailey, Rich Swann, and Santana's granddaddy, PCO. Okay. And you can give them like the team's names if you want to. So yeah. First up, pick the team that wins. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. 3, 2.
I gotta rewrite this.
Oh.
Cause it didn't make it. Okay. All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, team all the same granddaddy. And then who do you think will win? Seriously. Well, you can give your first pick and then we'll give a second pick.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
3, 2, 1. That's not who I thought you were picking.
Who you thought I was gonna pick?
I thought you were gonna pick Speedball.
Nah.
Did you think I was gonna pick Bully Ray?
I had a feeling it was either that or Nick Aldis.
Okay. Well, we can do the second one since we're here. So
All right.
3, 2.
Well, I didn't put that one yet.
Oh.
I didn't know you was right here. I'm like, damn, you didn't even tell me.
Anybody but Heath. Like,
So then I might not even put my shit up then.
why? Because it's Speedball.
No, because I'm gonna put Heath.
You can't because you didn't pick that team.
I'm flip flopping.
No, you can't do that, girl. You gotta stick with your team, girl. Don't piss me off now. Girl, don't be cheating. You pick your team, you gotta pick your team.
All right, I got it.
3, 2, 1. Boo hoo?
Boo Nikki. That's what. Because you won't let me do my thing. Yeah, what would the reaction be? You know what? I can tell you exactly what the reaction would be if he won. To be honest.
Give me a hell yeah.
Girl, if Heath won, girl.
Cut the cameras. Dead ass.
I don't see the issue with he winning.
I've had it. Enough.
Is she stupid? Or is she dumb? Because I think she might be both.
Right.
Fight it like that, man, for real.
That man, listen, if he wins, anything is possible.
Child. That'd be awesome. We don't even have to. This is a no-brainer for me, but let's see Shelly try his hardest to try to get a world title championship on his arm. Alex Shelley will be trying to, dethrone Steve Macklin.
Very accurate.
And there's no way.
What?
There's no way. I would literally, dead ass, if he wins, I will cry and I will ask my job. Like, I will tell them, can I please go home? That's how devastated I would be. Like, honestly. Like, I'm not even bullshitting. Like, I would cry my heart out.
Mm-hmm.
You got your person?
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. Yeah. Joseph, I don't know where you get that from.
Man, listen, Thursday. It could be his. It could be his time.
You've got to be joking me.
It could be his moment for life. Don't you think?
This is Santana right now.
Okay.
So you getting that?
I'm getting it. I don't get it.
I don't get it.
I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, but what if Shelly does win?
Girl, I told you what will happen.
Yeah, I think you'll be all right.
I don't.
I think there's gonna be a parade inside Macklin City. Yeah.
Girl, you.
It's a parade inside City. Yeah.
I'm gonna have to delete that.
You don't think I go find it?
I'm gonna have to delete that because that's gonna be my one deletion. No, I don't think Shelly wins. There's no way.
That would be hilarious.
That'd be the stupidest shit ever. Of course, this is Women's Wrestling Talk, the number one women's wrestling show on the planet. Our last 3 matches are all knockouts matches.
Well, actually, it's like was.
Oh
No, wait. Did I put
no,
it in?
that's just. Oh, we
yeah,
just have 2 matches.
That's just 2.
Yeah, I love what you did there because I recognize that.
You're welcome.
Okay, first up, we do have Masha Slamovich and Killer Kelly in a dog collar match, baby.
Oh Lord, I dropped my damn marker.
They've been at each other's throats, and I love it. This is a really good.
What happened?
I don't really like what Masha did earlier today, but she's a weirdo.
Wait a second, because I think. I don't know because.
Are we missing a match?
Let me see. Did they put it in their head on?
Colin King has a match? I thought that was for the Fallout.
Oh no, her. That's the one I was missing.
Okay. Well, we can just do that after this one.
I just added over here and over there.
Oh, shit.
Damn, get off the damn ice like that. You forget where you were? God damn. What the hell?
Oh!
Where you were? God damn, you like listen. I apologize to those who are listening. Audio. Nikki was chewing on some chalk, and she forgot to mute her mic. She forgot where the hell she was.
Oh. Damn, it's not really bad. Okay. You want to do that one after? I mean, do that one after this one? Oh, shit.
Yeah. This is what after one.
Where is that in overlay?
Overlay.
Okay. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a great match. They're gonna go crazy.
I wish I could be there for that though. I think it's gonna be great, to be honest.
3, 2, 1. Yeah, it would be nice. Yeah.
All right.
Next up on the countdown, we will have. Oh wow. KiLynn King.
She is.
Why does it say Digital Media Championship?
Let me tell you something. That's a dumbass thing. Honestly, truly, like honestly, truly, there was a mishap on that shit, and I don't think anybody picked up on it yet.
Yeah, it's okay.
That's why I didn't include. That's why I didn't include it the first time when I saw it, because I was like, okay, well, it says digital media, and that's
maybe it's fake. Who knows? But
it's on our website though.
Oh, it's on the website too, and it says
it's on the website. So I don't know. Like,
that's hilarious. Shout out to Impact. We got KiLynn King versus Nevaeh. And I think this, honey, there's gonna be something happen with this. I think we might get another a new death doll.
I mean, it's possible.
All right. Are you guys at home ready? Let me hear say yeah.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1. KiLynn God,
Girl, KiLynn King is not gonna lose to no girl named Nevaeh.
no.
Not somebody named Heaven backwards. All right.
My mind is blown. And last but not least, the current and 3-time Knockouts World Champion Deonna Purrazzo teams up with, honestly, the woman who's been making so much impact, Trinity, taking on Gisele Shaw. Okay, she said this is her house. And Savannah Evans, listen, she is right up here with these women making the mold. She's been in a lot of involvement with building the Knockouts division.
Mm-hmm.
So they're hungry. And they're hungry for tag team gold too, I can tell. I know Gisele has her eyes on Deonna, but nah. I don't know. Here we go. I don't even know. And I'm basing this off of, like, yeah. This is a tag team match, right?
This is a tag team match, and in most cases, it don't always go the way we think it's gonna go.
Exactly.
I'll tell you that much.
I didn't even. That's awful.
It is. Don't mind me. I'm just, you know, doing my editor and chief jobs back here. Per usual, as always.
All right. Do you have your vote?
I do actually.
All right. Let's do it. In 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
I'm voting against my number 1. But the only reason is because it's a tag match. And I don't like this with Deonna. I don't like seeing Deonna without Chelsea. Just doesn't feel the same. Okay? And that's it, folks. That is it. Anyway, those are our predictions. So we will be back actually tomorrow night, before I forget. Join the Salt Shaker starting at 11:30 Central for the Against All Odds post show. Super excited about that. Like, after SmackDown, y'all. Make sure y'all tune in to SmackDown though first, because you know that is killing me right now. But yeah, that was Impact on Access TV along with Against All Odds. So make sure you tune in tomorrow. And we have a plethora of shows as well, so make sure you tune in to those. Of course, you can Google Santana. Yeah. For more content, make sure you check us out on YouTube. Follow the page, and thank you so much for tuning in. You can find me on Twitter, and keep pushing the mold for women's wrestling. Also, follow the website. Check it out, www.talkpod.com, and check out all of our socials at at WW Talk Pod as well. So continue following, and thank you guys for tuning in to Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.
Women's Wrestling Talk, the #1 women's wrestling show on the planet.